Just Ray Stajic from Weather Channel and WMAL.
Right now, 42 in Vienna, 42 in Waldorf, 49 degrees in Washington. Traffic and weather are sponsored by MyCleanPC.com. Will Baltimore remain calm as Freddie Gray's loved ones gather for his funeral today? See the video at WMAL.com. I'm Bill Thompson on 105.9 FM at AM 630, Washington's Mall, WMAL.
Now, Washington mornings on the Mall. 105.9 FM. At AM 630. WMAL.
6:07 on WMAL, where Washington comes to talk. You're listening to Mornings on the Mall with Brian and Larry. Coming up later this morning, there was a monkey on my plane.
What?
Yeah. Also,
a monkey on your plane?
Yeah, we'll get into it.
Oh,
at the
my.
bottom of this hour, 6:35, Elizabeth Schultz, Fairfax County School Board member. At 7:05, Joe DeGeneva. Talk to him about the Clinton cash thing. Also about John Hinckley. Joe knows a lot about John Hinckley. He was there. 7:35, Representative Mike Rogers, former chairman of the Intelligence Committee. Talk to him about the intelligence that the drone program is now utilizing. That's in the news. And then at 8:05, Patrick Gavin, he did the documentary on the White House Correspondents' Dinner, Nerd Prom. I'm Larry O'Connor alongside Brian Wilson.
Well, the police chief of the District of Columbia has a squad car assigned to her, of course, and that squad car was seen parked in a handicap spot. This is not going over too well, and here's the thing that caught my attention. Emily Miller, our friend over at Fox 5, she's their chief investigative reporter. She's been reporting on this. She goes and she finds D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser, and she says, do you have a comment about the chief parking your car in a handicap zone? What do you think about that car being parked in a handicap zone? And at first, the mayor didn't really want to answer her, but ultimately she said, yes, the laws do apply to her, but I don't know one person who would be overly concerned about one incident. Are you concerned that the chief is parking her squad car in a handicapped spot? And does it bother you? Is that, because the mayor doesn't seem to think that anybody would be overly concerned about this, but I am overly concerned about it. I think it's an absolute huge thing that the chief of police, the top law enforcement officer in the District of Columbia, who is, by all accounts, able-bodied, parked her squad car in a handicapped spot. I have issues with that. I think it is a big deal. I disagree with the mayor. What do you think? 1-888-630-9625. 1-888-630-WMAL. Here is a woman whose daughter did not have a place to park because Chief Lanier parked her squad car in a handicap spot.
The spot is for Brenda Gainey, who lives in this home with her disabled daughter. She didn't know that the chief was in her spot, but if she had, she would have complained, which she often does.
I'm vocal about them being in my spot. I'm very vocal. I go over there and I ask them to move. Because basically, if you were there, they're going to give you a ticket. If a friend is there, they'll tell them, I'm going to give you a ticket.
And so Miller asked the mayor, Chief Lanier is not a politician, asked the mayor about this. The mayor said, Chief Lanier is not a politician. She's a public servant. She's been a police officer for more than 25 years. Miller says, so the laws don't apply to her? Well, the laws do apply to her, but I don't know one person who would be overly concerned about one incident. Are you concerned? 1-888-630-9625, 1-888-630-WMAL.
I have some people that I need to thank here for this. First of all, I want to thank D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser, because she has now given me the perfect defense for the next time I get a parking ticket, either at a